guys? Welcome to today's video. And we're going to go over why both games lost yesterday. Anytime we have a loss, we're always going to go over why, because we always need to learn. Because a lot of decoders and sports pickers like to brush their losses under the rug because people are scared to lose. I'm going to embrace the losses because we are only going to do better if we learn from them. So, that being said, the Bruins went into the game 4-1 in playoffs this season. They won, becoming 5-1 in playoffs this season. Boston Bruins equals 51 in full reduction. Then they also had this right here, the 21-7-3 on 21-day numerology. That obviously hit. They had solid numbers, and you know, it's not like Islanders didn't either, but I see a lot more of what's going to happen and why we're going to do better. And that's why sometimes learning from a loss is almost more valuable than a win. So that's why you have to be smart with your money management and not treat every game like it's the last game of the season, because we're not at the Stanley Cup yet. So if you're betting too much and you're mad about a loss, again, you're betting too much. So I feel like I have to have this conversation with you guys every couple weeks, because there's always some people who are dumb and don't understand how to manage your money properly. And it's like, look, if you're going to manage your money like an idiot, you're going to lose your money. You have to be smart and be prepared to win or lose. That means that when you risk, you can win or you can lose. So if you put up 20 bucks and you're bitching about it afterwards, then you couldn't afford to lose 20 bucks. Like, I don't care what amount it is. Only bet what you can afford to lose. But why do we have to have this conversation all the time? Because there's always dumb people in the community that don't understand that always want to blame somebody else because they have a negative mentality. Work on your mentality. I'm not going to be here for you to complain to me, and I don't care what you have to say. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving forward. All we can do is move forward. Life moves on. You can focus on the losses, but I'm just going to focus on what we can do to get more wins. We're never going to have zero losses. We're going to minimize our losses, but we'll never have zero losses, guys. And anybody who's intelligent will know that. And then let's go over the Canadians. So the Canadians won because they wanted to get the 56 on Sheldon Keefe. You know, all these numbers hit, of course, but they wanted Dominic Ducharme to get his 18th all-time win. They wanted Maple Leafs to become 5-3 away this season versus Canadians. And then here is the date numerology for today. But yeah, guys, I mean, we're going to have losses and we're going to learn from them, but you know what separates a champion or champions from losers is losers can only focus on the loss, and you know, losers will only mention when you lose. They'll never praise you when you're winning. You know, it's like we were going on a streak, and then the one day we have a bad day. That's when, you know, the haters and trolls and clowns want to come out to play. Like, get back in your clown car with your friends crammed in that little ass shit. Like, like, get out of here. It just cracks me up. It's just like the negativity of people. So many people are programmed to be negative because being negative is easy. It's easy to be pissed. It's easy to be angry. It's easy to be like, oh man, this guy sucks. It's not easy to be like, man, whew, let's breathe in, let's recollect, and we can do better tomorrow. But that's positive thinking. That would be beneficial to your life to think like that. So, you know, I understand why a lot of people don't want to benefit their life. It's easier to negatively impact your life than positively impact it. So I'm being a sarcastic ass right there, but the point stays the same, guys. So my rant is done, and I will see you guys in our first game. All right, guys, welcome to our first deco. We have Lightning at Hurricanes. And real quick, if you guys could please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hit the notification bell. I mean, we've been killing it overall in the playoffs. We had a couple snags in the road, but we're going to get right back on track starting today. So let's get to it. We have Lightning record is 40, 18, and 4, or they're 40 and 22 overall. Away, they're 17, 11, and 3, or they're 17 and 14 away overall, and their playoff record is 4 and 2. Hurricanes record is 40, 12, and 10, or they're 40 and 22 overall. At home, they're 23, 3, and 5, or they're 23 and 8 at home overall, and their playoff record is also 4 and 2. Things that favor Tampa. Tampa can get 41st win on 13 date numerology. 41 is the 13th prime. Hurricanes can get 13th regulation loss on 13 date numerology. CAR equals 13 and 4 reduction. Hurricanes can get 23rd loss overall. CAR equals 23. North Carolina equals 203. Hurricanes can get 4th regulation home loss on 40 date numerology. Hurricanes can get 9th home loss overall. Cooper equals 90. Carolina Hurricanes equals 90 and 4 reduction. John Cooper can get his 59th playoff win. CAR equals 59. John Cooper can stay on 41 playoff losses on 41 date numerology. Rod Brindamore can get his 80th all-time loss. Tampa Bay Lightning equals 80 and 4 reduction. Tampa can get 27th all-time away win versus Hurricanes. Cooper equals 27. Sun equals 27. Tampa can become 2 and 3 away versus Hurricanes this season. North Carolina equals 203. CAR equals 23. Hurricanes can get 82nd all-time playoff loss on 40 date numerology. The 40th triangular is 820. Rod Brindamore equals 882. Hurricanes can get their 1600th and 9th all-time loss on 13 date numerology. The square root of 169 is 13. Things that favor Hurricanes. Hurricanes can get 41st win on 13 date numerology. 41 is the 13th prime. Tampa can get 19th regulation loss. Raleigh, North Carolina equals 109 and 4 reduction. Rod equals 19 and 4 reduction. Tampa can get 23rd loss overall. CAR equals 23. North Carolina equals 203. Tampa can get 12th regulation away loss. John equals 12 and 4 reduction. May equals 12 and 4 reduction. Tampa can get 15th away loss overall. John equals 15. May equals 15. Tampa equals 15 and 4 reduction. John Cooper can get his 42nd playoff loss. John equals 42. May equals 42. John Cooper equals 42. Raleigh equals 42 and 4 reduction. Rod Brindamore can get his 137th all-time win. Tampa Bay equals 137. Carolina can get 59th all-time win versus Tampa. CAR equals 59. Carolina can get 37th all-time win versus Lightning. Rod equals 37. Carolina equals 37 4 reduction. Carolina can become 4 and 1 at home versus Tampa this season on 41 date numerology. The 13th prime is 41. Carolina can get 76 all-time playoff win on 76 date numerology. And my pick here is going to be the Lightning, and I'm going to take them just money line minus 103. And also, a thing to note when I was reading the Lightning's article on their website, the Lightning are 12 and 17 all-time in game ones. Today is 13 date numerology, so if they won, they would get their 13th all-time game one win. The Bolts, I just copy and pasted just how it said it in the article. The Bolts are 6 and 10 in game ones under head coach John Cooper. Rod Brindamore equals 71 and 4 reduction. If they win, they'd become 7 and 10, 71. They're going against Rod Brindamore and the Hurricanes. So I think that's hella solid. And again, I don't think that I don't think that we're going to have a day where both favorites are going to win. Hurricanes are slightly favored, not by much, but they are slightly favored since they are at home. But I think Lightning are who we're going to have to go with here. Maybe they split the first two games, but as of right now, I just see Lightning winning this one, and we'll go from there on the other games. So there's my pick for the first game, and I'll see you guys over in our second and final game. All right, now let's get to our second and final game. We have Vegas at Colorado. Vegas record is 44-16-3, or they're 44-19 overall. Away, they're 21-10-0, or they're 21-10 away overall, and their playoff record is 4-3. Colorado's record is 42-13-4, or they're 43-17 overall. At home, they're 24-4-2, or they're 24-6 at home overall, and their playoff record is 4-0. Things that favor Vegas. Colorado can become 4-1 in playoffs on 13 date numerology. The 13th prime is 41. VGK equals 41. Vegas can become 5-3 in playoffs on 5/3. Colorado can get 14th regulation loss. VGK equals 14. Colorado can get 18th loss overall. Sun equals 18. Vegas equals 18 in full reduction. Colorado can get 5th regulation home loss. Avalanche equals 50. Colorado can get 7th home loss overall on 13 date numerology. 13 is the 7th Fibonacci. Denver, Colorado equals 70 in full reduction. Colorado can become 5-4 at home versus Vegas all time. Vegas equals 54. Things that favor Colorado. Colorado can become 5-0 in the playoffs. Avalanche equals 50. Vegas can become 4-4 in playoffs. Bednar equals 44. Colorado can get 43rd win. Colorado equals 43. Peter DeBoer can get his 31st all-time loss as coach of Vegas. Denver equals 31. DeBoer equals 31 in full reduction. Avalanche equals 31 in full reduction. Excuse me. Peter DeBoer can get his 12th playoff loss as coach of Vegas. May equals 12 in full reduction. COL equals 12 in full reduction. This is also their last game they're playing in May. Peter DeBoer can get his 50th playoff loss. Avalanche equals 50. Jared Bednar can get his 207th all-time win. Sun equals 27. Vegas equals 27. Vegas can become 8-10 versus Colorado all-time. Vegas equals 81. Colorado can become 10-8 versus Vegas all-time. Sun equals 18. Vegas equals 18 in full reduction. Colorado has won 11 straight contests at Ball Arena dating back to March 29th. And I just copied this from an article. May equals 12 in full reduction. COL equals 12 in full reduction. So if they got 12 straight, you know, on the last day of May. And then Colorado is my pick, and I'm going to take Colorado money line minus 196, and I'm going to take them in the 1x2 minus 120, saying that they win in regulation. You know, they're pretty heavily favored here. I think that the series will be a little back and forth. I'm not really sure who's going to win this series, to be honest with you guys. I'm thinking possibly Colorado, but we'll have to really dive deep into this one, because this one, we're probably going to need a few games to figure this one out. But that being said, guys, I think Colorado wins today for sure. When I say for sure, I mean I don't guarantee shit. That's what I think. I think for sure that they win. That doesn't mean that 100% they are going to win. That's just my mind. I think that they're winning based off of the numbers. So, you know, be smart. Be smart. Bet what you can risk to lose. Okay, guys? It's like I don't want to feel like I'm babysitting grown adults with their sports bets. Like, you guys got to, a lot of you guys got to just all of you guys really got to take the pick into your own hands. How much should you bet? How much can you afford to lose? All that. So it's like, be smart. If I have to tell you to be smart, then you're not being smart. You know, that doesn't apply to everybody here. But it actually applies to very few people here, because most of the people here are pretty smart. So, that being said, guys, I'll see you guys over on Stake. Alright, guys, welcome to Stake. I have to show you guys the tickets I put in, because this is like the third time I had to put this in, because Stake was being glitchy and lagging or whatever and rejecting my bets. But basically, I put 150 on Colorado money line. I put $75 on the 1x2 minus 120. I reinvested in the Islanders beating the Bruins in the series, plus 395. I put 100 on that. Also, I put $200 on the Lightning money line, minus 105. And then those are the bets that I took today. We are going to finish off on the futures odds and everything, so everybody can see that. But yeah, guys, and then I am going to work on trying to figure out which one of these the Islanders are hitting. So yeah, guys, that being said, I mean, that's pretty much it. You guys be smart, bet smart. The community is awesome, but when we have a few people in the community being negative over losses, it just makes the community look like it's toxic. Like, don't be negative. If you can't take a loss, then don't bet. Do us all a favor and just don't bet. Save us all your negative mentality. But if you guys are here to kill shit, get ready. We're gonna keep killing shit. We will have some losses, but we will have to be as smart as possible so we can mitigate our risk as much as possible. I want you guys all to be successful, but if you guys are going to start complaining and bitching and stuff like that, like I'm not going to be very helpful towards you. So everybody, bring some positive energy. We're going to do awesome today. We're going to get back how we were going. Let's just get it going, guys. Let's keep our positive energy. Let's get it going, get going back together. I'm also going to reinvest into the Stanley Cup future if stake allows me to. I put in so many on who we see winning. I don't know if it'll allow, but sometimes they let me, sometimes they don't. But I'll probably try to put another one on that as well. So I'll just try to ride that all the way until we get paid. But yeah, guys, I want you guys all to have a good day. I want us all to win today. Keep your heads high, no matter if we win or lose. Keep your head high always, because life moves on and we don't need to be down in the dumps. So, hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later.